for something completely different on tonight's card, the Radio Rumble. Charlie Steele of 95.7 WQMF Radio here in Louisville and his partner Rico Constantino, the former American Gladiators champion, will be head up against Slick Robbie D, an arch enemy of Rico's, and Tony Vanetti of 100.5 The Fox, the man who claims to be the Duke of Louisville radio, the top radio DJ in the city of Louisville. We'll find out tonight who is the top in the Radio Rumble.
And his partner, 198 pounds, directly from 95.7 QMF, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, the two top rock jocks in the city of Louisville are going to be head up here tonight at the Rockin' Rumble, along with Rico Constantino, the former American Gladiators champion, WWF developmental contract talent, who has had an ongoing rivalry with another WWF contract talent and trainee at the OVW Training Center, Slick Robbie D, the former two-time All-American from Fresno State, the kid with the 48-inch vertical leap and the bad attitude that's every bit as big. It's going to be Rico and Steele versus Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti. Vanetti and Steele, of course, have had a long rivalry with each other. Both afternoon drive time DJs here in the city of Louisville for opposing rock and roll stations, although both stations are owned by Clear Channel Radio. You got to think it's a lot of fun to work at Clear Channel Radio when Charlie Steele and Tony Vanetti encounter each other in the hallways. Vanetti is a disgusting human being in many ways. Egotistical, obnoxious, overbearing, and those are his good points, folks.
and ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, 240 pounds out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Slick Robbie D. And his partner, weighing in at 192 pounds from 100.5 The Fox, he is the Duke of Louisville Radio, Tony Vanetti.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out tonight to witness this Radio Rumble we got this afternoon against Chuckles and Rico Constantino this evening. Folks, you're going to be able to go home years from now and tell your grandkids and your kids, you were here in Louisville Gardens for the first night of wrestling with Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti. Years from now. Slick Robbie D, one bad mother. Shut your mouth. Just talking about Slick. Let's get it on. Are you ready? Are you all ready? Let's do some wrestling.
First of all, I like to start off by saying it is truly an honor for you finally to meet me. And I also like to give a shout out to all you player haters and Slick Robbie D imitators, because see, you either want to be me or be just like me, because I'm pretty and I'm fat. And all these women out here, including the family that on, love my black ass because I'm drop dead gorgeous. Now I'm out here like Judge got it, but with a better black body. Peace. And I sure the hell don't need that hair grease because I am a superstar.
Well, no shortage of self-confidence on the team of Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti. I think these two are a pretty good pair. Vanetti, a man with the perfect face for radio. He made some very inflammatory comments earlier about Charlie Steele and Charlie Steele's ambiguous sexuality, whatever that may mean. We are not entirely sure what Vanetti is accusing Charlie Steele of, but Steele and Vanetti have been at each other's throats on the airwaves of Louisville radio for a long time now. Now they meet in the ring, in the Radio Rumble as part of the Rockin' Rumble. But of course, as we figured, since both these men are not very athletic, as a matter of fact, I saw Charlie Steele blow up when he jogged his memory last week. They have decided to let Rico Constantino and Slick Robbie D start out. And while that the brunt of the wrestling ability is contained in these two men, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that Steele and Vanetti have no shortage of ill will amongst them. Wait a minute. There's a reversal. There's that 48-inch vertical leap of the All-American from Fresno State, Slick Robbie D. The backflip lands on his feet, snaps Rico down with an arm drag, and Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti celebrating. Well, Rico Constantino and his good friend Charlie Steele. Charlie Steele, a longtime OVW supporter, not as flamboyant, not as bombastic as Tony Vanetti, but every bit as talented on the radio. We'll see when it comes gut check time in this physically demanding sport of professional wrestling, whether these two on-air personalities have what it takes to compete inside a wrestling ring in a professional sport. There's Rico with a hip toss. Slick Robbie D, the amazing agility, lands on his feet. Robbie D goes for the hip lock. Hip lock there on Rico Constantino, takes him down. Once again, that leaping ability, the leg across the throat of Rico, and Slick Robbie D has so far in this match maintained the upper hand. So many of the thousands here tonight in attendance at the Louisville Gardens here to relive their childhood memories and maybe make some new memories as they see the best of wrestling's past and the shadows of things that are yet to come from these exciting young rookies, these tremendous developmental prospects of the World Wrestling Federation, as well as all the Ohio Valley Wrestling superstars. We'll see Nick Dinsmore, the OVW champion, in action tonight. Of course, as well, the Trailer Park Trash Flash OVW Hardcore Championship match. All those matches and more tonight, and of course the big main event, Damaja and Kane against Iron Man Rob Conway and D'Lo Brown with Mick Foley, the referee. That's yet to come. Robbie D sends his man across. Rico with some acrobatics of his own. The backflip, the arm drag. Shoots Robbie D off, sends him across the ring, goes for the hip lock there. Rico Constantino giving Robbie D a taste of his own medicine, full scoop slam. And Rico daring Slick Robbie D to come to his feet, but Robbie not as there's a little Tennessee two-step for you, I guess. I don't know what dance step that Rico calls that, but it didn't look like what Robbie D did, but it was meant the same way. Taunting his opponent, Robbie D with a swing and a miss. Leg dive by Rico Constantino. And Rico looks like he is once again mocking Slick Robbie D and the dance steps that Robbie D inflicted on the audience here earlier tonight at the Rockin' Rumble here at the Garden. Well, it looks like it may be time for Vanetti and Robbie to think of different strategies. I don't think they're going to leave, folks. I don't think that they're anxious to give this match up to defeat. I think it's a stalling tactic. It's a psychological ploy of Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti. The problem is they're doing a psychological ploy. I wonder which one of them thought of it. I don't know that either one of these two men are the sharpest hose in the shed. Referee Robert Briscoe trying to get Robbie D and Vanetti back in the ring. Vanetti and Robbie conferring, trying to figure out what path may be next best to take. The referee Robert Briscoe telling Robbie and Tony Vanetti that he is not the arbiter of dance steps. He can't make the man stop dancing if he wants to. Robbie D trying to slow down the pace with Rico Constantino, who is so explosive. This young man, a former American Gladiators champion. There's a test of strength. Wait a minute, while the referee's back's turned, Steele just came through Rico's legs and punched Robbie D right in the midsection.
Hey, man! Hey! That's like a 1 minute summer, kid. You can't do that.
Robbie D taking tremendous exception to that maneuver by Charlie Steele. But Charlie Steele looks like he's won the first battle in the Battle of the DJs. Vanetti was left standing there wondering what happened. Vanetti and Robbie, another little conference there. And Rico Constantino said, wait a minute, Robbie's saying, hey, let's try that again. Rico more than happy to oblige. Test of strength here. Fingers intertwined. Wait a minute, Vanetti crawling through there. Steele poked him in the eye. And my God, Vanetti's head just hit Slick Robbie D in a very, very unopportune spot. Vanetti has come out on the short end of this one twice in a row. Looks like Rico and Steele have their teamwork down. Slick Robbie D trying to regain some feeling in his nether regions. Folks, I'll tell you, when it comes gut check time, nobody's going to be there in front of Rico Constantino in the line. Former Las Vegas paramedic and police officer. He's been shot 3 times, stabbed twice, and hit by 2 cars in the line of duty. There's not much can happen to him in the wrestling ring that he's not prepared for. There's a sample of his martial arts expertise. Robbie D goes to the, looked like he went to the throat there with a knife-edge chop, and now reverses, got the arm. Brought the elbow down across the shoulder as Robbie D, trying to infuriate Charlie Steele, flings sweat on him. Referee Robert Briscoe trying to, oh, now look at this. While Briscoe tries to get Charlie Steele out of the action, Tony Vanetti takes the opportunity for the old arm pump. Vanetti better stay on the apron. He enrages a man like Rico Constantino. If he was to get in that ring legally, there's no telling what Rico might do to Vanetti's carcass. Slick Robbie D maintaining control of that arm. As you can see, Rico wearing a brace on that elbow. He's had elbow problems before. Could be that Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti know that. Wait a minute. Charlie Steele once again trying to come in. And now Vanetti taking the opportunity behind the referee's back to try to jerk Rico's arm out of the socket. Damage that shoulder, possibly re-injure that bad elbow. Slick Robbie D takes back over. Steele not very anxious to lay hands on Rico Constantino for too long of a time. And now once again, Robbie D, some harsh words it sounded like for Charlie Steele. And wait a minute, Charlie coming in there. I don't know whether that's a good idea, Charlie, but oh, wait a minute, look at this. Rico pokes Robbie D in the eyes, and Vanetti had his back turned. Vanetti doesn't know what arm he's jerking. He does now with Rico Constantino in front of him. And that only leaves one man, his partner, Robbie D. Well, Vanetti not gonna win too many IQ tests here tonight at the Rockin' Rumble. I think you should keep your eye on the ball, Tony. Robbie D trying to find out what happened there. Oh, there's a touching moment between 2 partners. And there's Rico and Charlie Steele for a noggin knocker. Robbie D and Tony Vanetti, those 2 big heads, they could barely fit through the door as it is. I don't know who got the worst of that one. Vanetti looks dazed. However, that's the same expression he has on his face every night he sits on a bar stool at the Phoenix Hill Tavern. So we're not sure whether it's from that double noggin knocker or not. Now, Robbie D not really wanting any of Tony's explanations or apologies. Rico back in control of Slick Robbie D. Has the headlock. Robbie D shot to the midsection, and again sends his man across. Rico with a reversal. Spinning heel kick, put Robbie D down. Huge leaping leg drop there. Wait a minute, cover, 1, 2. No, once again, Robert Briscoe only gets the 2 count. Now Robbie D takes a shortcut, goes to the eyes of Rico Constantino. Drops the elbow to the back of the head. So far, I do not believe we have seen either Steele or Vanetti legally in this match. Oh, wait a minute. He tagged, yes, Vanetti tagged. Vanetti's legal. Robbie D off the ropes, back down again. We're going to have some kind of malfunction here at the junction as Robbie D and Tony Vanetti, his partner, collide. And Vanetti went to the wrong corner. Charlie Steele slapped him right in the face. Tremendous maneuvering from Rico Constantino caused Vanetti and Robbie D, once again to be crossed up on their teamwork.
10 minutes gone.
I am not sure if, I think the referee has lost track as well as I have. Vanetti may still be the legal man in the ring, but Robbie D continuing with Rico Constantino. Steele and Vanetti, neither one have been in the ring very often or very long at a time. Beautiful snap fisherman suplex, has the bridge there. Count of 2, Rico comes out. Rico Constantino so resilient. This kid, he'll fight through pain, he'll fight through injuries. But now, wait a minute, look at Vanetti. Vanetti with the official's back turn, once again taking the shortcut. Choking Rico Constantino over that top rope. Looks like he's trying to ride herd on a bucking bronco, and that must be what it feels like to Tony Vanetti, who's used to jerking CDs around instead of professional wrestlers. Robbie D. Chinlock here, trying to put his body weight on Rico's back. Not only cut off Rico's oxygen, but take a breather at the same time himself.
Go, Rico, go! Go, Rico, come on! Go, Rico, go!
Charlie Steele, you can hear him in the corner, leading the cheers of the thousands, trying to get behind Rico Constantino in this Radio Rumble tag team match. Oh, a knee right to the midsection by Slick Robbie D, and Rico goes down, and he could have been hurt. Could have cracked a rib there. Lateral press, count of 2, no. Once again, Rico is out. Robbie D picking his man up off the mat. Sends Rico across. Oh my God, there's that deadly belly to belly. He's beating a many of them with that one. Wait a minute. What's Vanetti saying? Vanetti wants Rico. Vanetti wants in. Robbie D had Rico Constantino in a pinning predicament. But Tony Vanetti, the Duke of Louisville Radio, he wants to be the man to make this pin. But look, he's more concerned about hot dogging. My God, what was that? It looked like he just fell into bed. Tony Vanetti flat of his back. Rico out of the way. Vanetti crawling to the wrong corner. Vanetti's right in Steele's face. Steele gives him a shot to the jaw. Rico is up to his feet in the neutral corner. Vanetti is lost. There goes Robbie D, tries to stop Rico, but Rico gets the tag to Charlie Steele. My God, here they go. It's a cat fight, folks. Steele and Vanetti. And Steele is on Vanetti like white on rice, like ugly on an ace, like Vanetti's own cheap suit in those J.D. Byrider commercials. As Rico clotheslines Robbie D, ass over tea kettle over the top rope. Charlie Steele, it's not pretty, but it's effective. Both these men are realizing now how grueling that this athletic competition can be. Fatigue has set in, but Steele looks like he's going to powerbomb Vanetti. Robbie D climbing to the top rope behind Charlie Steele. My God, oh my God. A 240-pounder off the top rope on the back of the head of Charlie Steele. Vanetti falls across Steele. No! They've stolen this one. They've stolen it. I'm not believing my eyes. I'm not believing that Tony Vanetti has won this match. He's defeated his nemesis, his rival from QMF Radio, Charlie Steele. And now Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti celebrating. This isn't dance fever. Rico Constantino. He's grabbed a hold of Slick Robbie D. Sends his man across. Big backdrop. Huge elevation. And Robbie D heading for the hills here. But wait a minute. Steele and Rico. They have got Tony Vanetti trapped. Vanetti trying to find a corner to silo. He's trying to get out of here. Rico's grabbed him. Rico's laid his hands on Tony Vanetti. There's a shot to the midsection, and that is an ample target.
Come on, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Sudden impact. Sudden impact. And now Steele with the cover. Rico makes his own 3 count. Charlie Steele and Rico, even though they have lost this match for the record books, they have gained some type of moral retribution from the despicable Slick Robbie D and Tony Vanetti.